Boy, is it gonna be a hot fucking week this week. Whew. And I think there's several, or I guess the best way to say it is there's a lot of places in the country that are gonna be feeling this heat wave. But for the next 4 days, maybe even 5 days, I think, um, we're in a heat index of 110 degrees plus. So, um, yeah, that's definitely going to. The only reason I bring it up is because that's going to play a part in how hard I can actually push myself in here this week. I know I could be wrong. This is me just kind of banking on that happening. Just with the experience I have working in this heat, usually it kind of zaps your energy. So today being the first day, Monday, I feel actually okay. But you're gonna see me probably do a lot of machine work and stuff that does not require a lot of stability work, a lot of full body, like any. I did bent over rows yesterday for back. Tomorrow's back again. I'll probably do a lot of machine stuff, everything that requires me to hinge at my hips. And like I said, that requires full body activation and stability. It's going to be pretty smooth stuff. At least that's what I plan on doing. Like I said, I could be wrong. I could surprisingly feel really good this week by Thursday and Friday. But I'm just trying to prepare and plan ahead of time. So, yeah, today was probably the coolest, and it's crazy that I say that, the coolest day of the week it's going to be. So, I think it was like 105 or something heat index. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty brutal. Um, but yeah, I got the usual 335 on here. Um, I don't. I actually don't know if I'm gonna do 5 sets today of this, like I had been doing of both my chest days on incline bench for Thursdays and on Mondays when I do flat, obviously today. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to overdo it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to. It's a delicate balance. I'm trying to plan ahead and think about how hot it's gonna be and how much my body is going to be just asked to go through a lot and keep going. Um, so it's like I want to push myself. Obviously, it's always a given, but I also don't want to. I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna work out, man. Fuck it. I'm not gonna sit here and try to tiptoe around and I'm gonna push myself hard like I always do. Probably do 5 sets here in a drop set, or at least four. Let's say at least four. Um, and if Wednesday, Thursday comes around, Friday, whatever day, I'm just kind of starting to feel the effects of the brutal weather for the work week. I'll adjust, cut back on the volume, or just pick the easiest exercises that I can while still pushing myself on those exercises. So yeah, I got nothing else. My shoulder's feeling a little like I'm feeling better. Don't get me wrong, but it's gonna be probably a few weeks, even with me kind of rehabbing it and icing it, taking ibuprofen. Um, it's gonna be 2 or 3 weeks before I really feel. I'm not gonna even say 100%, but close to it. Back to my normal self. Let's say that. I'm still feeling a little something, so that's another reason for me to kind of. I don't know. I don't know. Fuck it. Like I said, I'm just gonna fucking push it. We're gonna bring the energy. Whatever happens, happens. How about that? Hell of a first set. 10 reps. Honestly, I don't see myself doing 3 more sets with this weight. I mean, I could, but by the fourth one, I'll probably be around 7-ish reps, if that. So yeah, I'm just gonna do 2 more fairly heavy with this, and then just do 2 back down sets like always. I mean, who am I kidding, man? I'm sitting here trying to think and act like I'm gonna switch some stuff up when I know that's not gonna happen. The only time I really change stuff is when, one, I just get sick and tired of doing the same thing and it's not working, or two, I'm injured and I gotta change some stuff. Other than that, like, I have found what works for me, and just keep hammering at it. If you go to the gym long enough, you will find what works for you, and it's gonna be different for everybody. But once you find it, like, honestly, you don't need to change much. Maybe if you're feeling tired one week, you change your rep range, you go a little lighter or something. But generally, like, you'll see me, and this only happens with things that I train more than once in one week, like chest and back, maybe shoulders. Um, you'll see maybe on one chest day, one week, I'll do cable flies, and then the next chest day, in that same week, I'll do pec deck instead. So yeah, I mean, I'm changing it, but by a week to week basis, I don't change it. The next week I'll do the same thing, just maybe in a different, instead of doing cable flies on Monday like I did the week prior, I'll switch it and do it on Thursday and do the pec deck on Monday. Little things like that. That is to me considered switching it up, you know. But it's things that I know work for me, and I just, like I said, I keep going back to it. There's no need to fix it. You know what they say is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So that's kind of, not even kind of, that's exactly what I do. I have found what works for me, and I make no apologies about it. I'm not gonna fucking change a damn thing. It's kind of boring, but it works. So do a couple more here. Try to get 9. If I can do 10 again, I will. But I don't see that playing out. Like I said, I'll try. 2 more, 2 more with this weight. All right, I want to try to cut back on the chit chat a little bit here. I've noticed the past. Well, really, it's always really been a problem, but it's been even worse. Like the past 4 or 5 workouts, I just can't seem to shut up. So I'll say what needs to be said, but I won't really just want to try to focus on getting a good workout in. That's the most important thing here. So fucking shit. Damn you. I really thought I had 10 again, which would be the first time I've ever benched 335 for back to back sets of 10. And I was even like, I mean, I was going decently fast, but like, I wasn't trying to kill it. It's not like I was trying to go for ham wrap. Nice steady pace. Not slow, but not fast. And it felt fucking light. I really thought I had 10. Shit happens though. Honestly, shit like that is what keeps me going. Now I know I'm pretty close to and it's kind of a weird PR. who who counts PRs like that of getting 2 sets in a row of 10 reps with a certain weight that I've never done. I haven't, but it would be the first time, and I'm counting that as a PR. Didn't happen today, but I'm very close. All right, man. I'll do one more, drop the weight a little bit, and do it again. Probably two more. All right, 10, 9.5, and an 8. Not bad. I'm gonna go down to 2.25 now. Like I said, do a couple back down sets, get a little more volume, a little more isolation in my chest. All right, let's really have some fun. Let's do a little drop set. Oh man, I made a classic mistake here. Something I have not done in fucking years. So I hope both sets weren't like that, but I'm starting to think they were. Um, so I did those three semi-heavy sets, and then two more back down, and I took the 45 off, put the 25 back on each side. Well, at least that's what I thought I did. So I put the 25 back on this side, and I come over here, to take the 25 off to do my drop set, it wasn't on there. So I'm assuming both sets I did with a 25 on this side and not on that side. Which I did both sets, and I think I did damn near 20 reps on the first one of the back down sets. And I was sitting there thinking after I did it, man, that was light. Like I don't think I normally do even 15. And at that point after what I already did, and I did almost 20. Well, it seems like I solved that mystery of why that happened. And now I'm sitting here and thinking, well, damn it, why couldn't I have fucked up and put the 25 on this side and not on this side? Because my right pec is just a little bit bigger than my left. So like if that had to have happened, I would prefer more weight on this side. Work on the imbalance a little bit. Either way, that was not intentional. It is what it is now. So yeah, fucked up a little bit, but I guess it's all right. All right, man. Let me clean all this up and move on. Move on to something else. All right, a nice, easy 275 on decline, right? Piece of cake. Um, I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a 2 second eccentric on these. I think even with doing a 2 second eccentric, I should be somewhere between 10 and 15 reps. Considering I've already done 5 sets on a drop set, I'm already starting to get pretty fatigued. So, and who knows, I might even surprise myself here and might not even get 10, but I think I can. So, if not, like always, I'll change the game plan a little bit. But for now, that's the idea. All right, a little tougher than I thought. I genuinely thought on the first set I'd get at least 13, and I'll get 11. So I'll try it one more time. The 2 second negatives, but I have a feeling the third set I may have to do just a straight, normal, steady set, and then I'll throw in a drop set, of course. But like I said, if I have to, I'll change the game plan. I'll try one more. If I surprise myself and do pretty good, I'll do a third one. But yeah, I don't know about that. We'll see. Fuck it. I'll do the third one with the negatives in there. Why not? And if I only get 8 or 9 reps, I only get 8 or 9, and that I'll make up for it with the drop set either way. So Uh, I'm getting close to the tail end of this workout. I'm thinking a couple sets here, and I'll throw in a little drop set. And then I haven't any upper chest today, so I'd like to do one movement. Probably only do a couple of sets because Thursday is my second chest day, and I start with upper chest, do 5 to 6 sets of incline bench alone. So, but still, I'd like to throw some upper chest in today. So I'll do two here, move on, maybe do some incline dumbbell flies or something, whatever I can really get my hands on at that point. Um, and that'll probably be it. We'll see. Never say never, but I'm thinking that'll probably be it. Let's do these fucking first two here first, so I don't want to get too carried away. Shit. I think I should have rested just a little bit longer there. Son of a bitch. I mean, from like rep three, I wasn't even fatigued per se. My chest just, it always had that feeling of being sore, which I know part of that is how much chest volume I've been hitting the past 3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 separate chest sessions a week. It starts to catch up to you. Yeah, let me rest just a little bit longer between this one. Probably an additional 2 minutes. We'll try it again. Whew. Yeah, that shit feels heavy today. To be honest with you, two more sets of any chest movement right now is gonna take everything I got. Um, it kind of just hit me like out of nowhere. I'm feeling the effects. I'm fatigued. My chest is already, like I said, it already feels sore. So I'm gonna try it. I'll try two sets of, like I said, whatever I can get my hands on for upper chest, and then we'll call it a day after that. This shit feels heavy today. Okay, really, the last four sets of this workout were fucking brutal, man. The weight felt way heavier than normal. I was burning out way quicker. I will say that the very last one of the incline dumbbell flies, that did feel way better than the previous three sets, really. Um, but I took a little extended rest, so rather than resting say 2 or 3 minutes, I probably rested close to five. So yeah, that last one felt better. My shoulder, my shoulder's kind of flaring up a little bit, so it's probably gonna be pretty difficult to fucking pose, but I'll give it a shot. So let's just go right into it. Let's not waste any time here. Whew, man, trying to get that side tricep pose. That was that one and the I don't know the one C Bum does a lot where he does this and then hits the bicep. Those two poses right there. Oh, I got 10% battery. Those two poses right there hurt my shoulder. Like legit, it was hard to even do them. It's so weird, man. Like my shoulder did not start hurting until honestly maybe the first set of incline dumbbell flies. I started to feel a little something. Then I did one more in the drop set, and I come around here to the other side and was trying to get ready to pose, and my shoulder just kind of got progressively worse over the next like 5 minutes. And ever since then, it's just been. I mean, it hurts pretty bad actually. Um, I don't know, man. It's fucking weird. I made it. I basically made it through 85, 90% of um, my workout, and it was fine. Very strange. Still, that's improvement from last week. So I think if I keep doing what I'm doing, I ice it, ibuprofen, try to relax and rest it as much as I can in between workout sessions. Like I said, in 2 or 3 weeks, I think I'll be all right. But yeah, good chest day, man. 5 sets of bench, flat bench, 3 sets of decline, 2 pec deck, 2 incline flies, and a drop set on pretty much, yeah, on every single exercise. So um, that was good shit. Tomorrow I'll be back for back. Hopefully my shoulder is not feeling like this. I don't think it will be. Um, I'll do my part outside of the gym, try to get it right, but we'll see tomorrow. So yeah, be back tomorrow for back.